Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a stocks day trading video. I'm going to use Walmart as an example here. So I'm using the range breakout, something most of all the videos I've made with this particular trading indicator has been for futures. But it is actually very good for SPY, QQs and stocks as well, because it defines the opening range. It gives it a bias, and if it trades out of that bias with certain rules, and I'm going to talk to those in a minute, we get good breakouts. But then we can get some continuation trades when it comes back through in the opposite direction of that range as well. So some very basic rules. The range is defined on the first 15-minute candle. It then gives it a bias. Green, red or yellow is neutral. We don't trade on neutral. We then have a rule where you only trade the breakout in the direction of the bias in the first three candles. So that's the opening candle, then one, then two. Okay. We then, if it doesn't meet that criteria, like these 2 days here, we don't trade it because it's most likely going to be an inside day. So let's go back. Let's start at the beginning. This is 5-day period in September 2022. We get the opening range defined. It's green, so we're looking for the long. Last chance saloon on the last candle. It comes up. We make it risk-free after this first pullback. We're using the manager here to help us identify low volume, these little blue dots below, low volume pullbacks. Once it's had the first low volume pullback and it goes for it again, we make it risk-free. That's the rule. Comes back down, break even. We then come back through the range. Bias is neutral, then it turns to red. Then we go short. We go short all the way into the close and close the trade. The following day, we get quite a large range here. So obviously you're going to have to, when you put your strategies together for this, is you've got to have a maximum range depending on the stock, the value of the stock as well. So this has a red bias with this opening range defined. Again, second candle this time pushes out and moves over $1 in price. That's really good for day trading a stock. You either set your targets to take profit, or at least when you've gone over 50 cents you make that risk free. It comes back into the range and never really moves again. There is a potential here for a short on the continuation trade, but for me the only continuation trade is the one in the opposite direction to that original breakout bias. So on the first day here we have a green bias. It comes back through the range and then comes out the other side. That's the continuation trade I need. This one just comes in and comes back down again, so I'm not really interested in that. The Wednesday is fantastic here. We have opening range defined, green, next candle takes us in, comes back, we have that first lower than average volume pullback, look here using the manager, and then it goes long all the way into the close. The following day, opening range defined green, second candle, third candle, no breakout, no trade. Does it come back? It just tips out here, it comes back through, but the bias remains yellow. It's going to be a neutral day, don't trade it. The following day, exactly the same sort of thing. We get that opening range defined. The bias, which is automatic with the software, is green. We're looking for a long. Candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. Keep to the rules, no trade. Tries to come back through, amber all the way. So, you know, in 5 days there were, you know, a break-even trade, a really good runner on the continuation here. You know, a little trade here as well, and then one runner, and that's what you would expect, and that's a discipline you need to have when you are day trading stocks. You need to understand that you don't have to trade every day, but with this trading indicator for day trading stocks, for those breakouts at that opening range, it is a fantastic tool. Now this is the thinkorswim version. It's available for lots of other trading platforms. Check out the links below in the description for all the platforms it's available for. So it's not just for trading futures and forex. It's there. It's great for stocks as well.